Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wilders video. Today I'm going to be giving you all an updated tier list for patch 6.1D. And a lot of stuff has changed. So many items have been changed, so many champions have been changed, have been reworked and all of that. Zillion got released. So I felt like I have to give you guys a new tier list. So there's timestamps in the description if you want to skip around and whatnot. I'm just going to quickly talk about something for a minute. You can skip ahead if you don't care, but we have a new player versus fitness program. As you can see, this is from last year. I've made a pretty tremendous body transformation. You know, I went from looking like this, a skinny twink basically, to this, which is pretty good. And funny thing, I'm even more buffed now. Like if you look at my arm, for example, it's bigger than there. And I didn't even go to the gym for like 2 days. If you want to achieve similar results, as you can see, you know, I'm not the only one. I run a program, Player versus Fitness, together with Tarek Langley, who is this guy. He's been coaching people for over 10 years. And as you can see, we've had a lot of transformations already. And we actually have so many more. Like we've coached hundreds of people, but obviously not everyone gives us permission to post them on Instagram. If you wanna join the program or you have any interest, just wanna ask about it, fill in the link in the description. It's a short form, you know, just giving us your name and your email so I can send you an email address to plan a meeting with me. And then, oh, that's the wrong one. And then, yeah, we're gonna plan a meeting. I'll tell you about the whole program, what it means for you, you know, what it looks like, and we can get to it. We have a special 8-week program. It's a little window where we give extra attention to our clients because it's summer right now. We know a lot of people want to make a transformation right now. So we're taking a little bit more time, giving more attention, but that's only for these 8 weeks. So if you're interested, just reach out to us and I'll tell you all about it and what it's gonna look like for you. So, thank you for your patience. Let's get into the video. Starting off with the Baron lane. Darius got buffed. He is absurdly strong. He already was very strong, but now, once you stack up the full hemorrhage stacks, disgustingly powerful. Also, I'm gonna try a new way of doing this video. I'm gonna do it a lot quicker. You know, this tier list, hopefully I'm gonna be able to keep it under 30 minutes. Volibear is always a good pick. The beautiful thing about Volibear is you just build a stone plate, jump in, and he just doesn't die. He did get nerfed, however, and he does feel a lot weaker than before, but he is still so strong. Well, actually, you know, I would probably put him here, actually. You know, thinking about it, he did get nerfed, and his 1v1 capabilities are not as strong as before, but his team fighting capabilities are pretty much on par with what he used to have. And this is one of my personal favorites, Camille. I know a lot of people wouldn't say Camille is very strong. I'm a really good Camille player, maybe that helps, but the thing I noticed with Camille is she doesn't struggle against any matchup. Especially once you reach the later game, she literally doesn't struggle against anything. Well, maybe a Nasus, like a Nasus can be good against it, but still, I mean, early game she destroys Nasus, but I'm talking about like mid-late game fights. In the mid-late game, every 1v1 she can hold her ground. Like every 1v1 she will just be okay. There's very specific champions that can deal with her, but not many. So pick her in the top lane. If you are a good Camille, you will always be okay. Jax. Jax's top lane is disgustingly strong, specifically with a certain build. I should make a video about it, by the way. You know what? If this tier list gets 500 likes, I'll make the video with the specific build. The build is Divine Sunderer, Riftmaker, and then tank. Like Zeke's Convergence and all of that. You have to play it in a certain way. I, of course, know exactly how to play it. I should make a video about it. So if you want to see that, click on the like button in this video. Also giving away 3 skins this month. And all you have to do to enter is put down a comment under this video to enter for a skin giveaway. Poppy feels very powerful as well. Now it seems like people have finally properly mastered, or popularly. No, that's not even a word joke. It's so stupid. Why did I even make that? I should edit it out, honestly, that joke, but let's just ignore what I even tried to do with the wordplay right there. But Poppy is very strong. She's very good at anti-diving things. So like when she's getting dove in by a Lee Sin or whatever, she can just push him into a wall and ult them, and it's so broken. Like you just can't dive a Poppy. And of course in a team fight, she's extremely powerful as well. And everyone used to build Heartsteel on Poppy, but now people are finally figuring out that you can go Divine Sunderer first item to just destroy your lane and then go Heartsteel. Fiora, she got, oh true, she got reworked. Wait a damn minute. That's why she was so strong the other day. I was playing against the Fiora and she was so fast with everything and I was confused. She got reworked, of course. then she's a lot. Wait a minute, she has to be broken then. I only faced her once. She has to be broken then. What the hell? I completely forgot about that. That's what, like, now it all makes sense, because I was against a Fiora and it felt unfair to me, because it felt like the champion was just different. And indeed, she's different. She got reworked. I'm so stupid. How did I forget that? Aatrox, one of the stronger top laners you can pick. Garen, after the rework, disgustingly strong. Even after the nerf he got to his third ability, which now shreds 15% armor instead of 25, but he's still disgustingly strong. He's not as strong in legendary queue, because people know how to counter him, but in normal rank, or like if you're low elo, he's giga broken. Yone top counters most tanks, most bruises with Blade of the Rune King, even Divine Sunder, he's very strong. Ornn is okay, Wukong is okay, Rumble is fine, Sion is very tanky and nice. And then besides that, I want to talk about, you know, Set. Set, of course, has one-shotting capabilities with his second ability. A good Riven will win most lanes. Ryze is such a broken champion that you can even pick him top lane, which doesn't make sense. Like, you're not supposed to pick a mage in the top lane. As you can see, there's not a single mage except for Ryze. But he's so broken that you can just pick him top lane and do fine. Warwick, you know, good. Yasuo after the buff, good in top lane. Nasus fell down a lot. I knew this would happen, you know. His first ability is his main ability, and when that cooldown gets reverted back to what it used to be, he becomes an average champion again. He's unable to, you know, get over 1,000 stacks easily. He can't do that anymore because of the increased cooldown. It really does matter a lot. So, moving on to the jungle. We got Amumu, you know, he still didn't get nerfed. Amumu is still extremely strong, you know, one of the tankiest junglers in the game. Very annoying to deal with, because he increases all the damage his teammates do. People tend to forget that. People often think Amumu is just a tank, but Amumu increases all of his teammates' damage on enemies that he's hitting by 10% true damage. So it's true damage, which is of course extremely strong in combination with a lot of burst damage. Like, imagine Amumu ulting in and then Katarina engaging and doing her full combo. She's just gonna do 10% extra damage, and it's true damage. So it's actually more than 10%. It's a lot. Like, let's just say it's really a lot. And when you have a big engage, a proper ultimate, his value becomes immense. Besides the fact that he's so tanky, just the increased true damage from his passive makes him super strong already. Wukong, same story as before. This is something that hasn't changed. He's still extremely broken. Vi used to be very strong already, but recently she got buffed further. Her passive does a higher percentage HP damage now than before, and she's just giga strong. I like to pick her into Lee Sin. I don't know why, but I feel like she just beats Lee Sin so easily. From the early to the late game, she will pretty much always be able to 1v1 a Lee Sin. She's one of the stronger 1v1ing champions. She can hold her ground. The only problem she has is she doesn't have any AoE, but that's really it. Besides that, it's just power, power, power. Evelynn, after the buff to her first ability, very, very strong. Of course, the only problem, the control wards. Not quite broken or anything, just very strong. If you're a good Evelynn, you know, you can get to the high value target, do fine. The problem, however, is Protector's Vow exists, you know, what is that thing called? The shielding item. Not the item, the enchantment. Veil exists, that's what it's called. Morgana exists, right? A lot of stuff exists that just counters Evelynn. And also remember, since the introduction of Heartsteel, that is stuff that also indirectly countered Evelynn, because any champion that has a Heartsteel, Evelynn will never be able to one-shot them because they're gonna stack HP. Volibear Jungle is good. Nocturne got nerfed, and you feel the nerf a lot. He's just your average S+ tier champion, which is still a strong champion. Mind you, like S+ tier champions are champions you should have between like a 53 to 55% win rate with. Anything above 55% I put in broken tier. So anything in S+ tier is extremely good. S tier is going to be anything between 50 and 53%, or like I would say no, 51 and 53, and then A tier is between like 49 and 51, which means just complete average. And anything below that, you're going to have like probably an average of below 50% if you play it in super high elos. Jarvan, a lot stronger than you think. I tried Jarvan the other day. I got like 10 kills and 0 deaths. I uploaded the video on the HellsDevil Plus channel. Darius works in the jungle because, I mean, he already worked in the jungle, but now because of the buff, he's of course even stronger, faster jungle clear, and just overall stronger. Riven jungle, high skill, high reward. This champion, if you're good at her, you can pick her jungle and just steamroll enemies. Warwick, also, this champion is so annoying, and the reason being is, and why he's rated so highly, is because in Legendary queue, there's just no real good counter to do against him. You're reliant on a teammate. When he ults in, of course you cannot cleanse his ultimate because it's a suppression. You can't even cleanse it. You can cleanse a knock-up. So like even if Malphite ults you, you can cleanse it. But Warwick ult, you cannot do anything against it. There is no counter. You're just suppressed. And then after that, if you don't have a cleanse available, he's gonna fear you away as well. And during all of that, he's just gonna kill you, right? From full HP, no counter, he's just gonna kill you. It's really, really annoying. If you're against a good Warwick, you better watch out. Lee Sin, of course, extremely powerful. In the right hands, can gank 24/7, be very aggressive, snowball the game, get all of his lanes ahead, and just win the game. Very good at securing objectives as well. Just overall a very solid champion. Jax jungle, I'm talking about normal Jax and AP Jax, both of them in the S+ tier. I've had a lot of success with AP Jax. I need to make a video on it, and I will. Kha'Zix is just a little cockroach hiding in the S+ tier. No one really knows that he's that broken. Not that many people pick him, but he's very strong. Lilia, pick her against tanks, you're golden. Morgana jungle, pick her against slow enemies or against tanks, you're also golden. And then after that, you know, Hecarim, Viego, these are all okay. Fiddlesticks after the buff is nothing special, just okay. Well, actually, this is S tier, but nothing special, just okay. Xin Zhao is fine. Pantheon got buffed as well, but I really noticed he doesn't fit in this current meta too well. Again, there's so many shields, spell shields I should say, and all of that stuff. It just feels so difficult to play Pantheon. Aatrox jungle, Echo, Kayn, Red Kayn. This is only Red Kayn. You don't want to play Blue Kayn, he's terrible. Kill jungle is also good. However, I noticed in Legendary queue people will invade you and you're just gonna get steamrolled in your jungle. Ambessa after a rework, nothing too special. I haven't actually even seen any Ambessas. She's just probably the same as before. Nyla jungle can get fed and hard carry games, but it's quite difficult to do so. It's similar to Kill. And then after that, it's crazy how far Rammus has fallen. It's no way he's that bad actually. I have to put him up a little bit. He's not that bad. I don't know why I put him all the way in the bottom of the 80. He's definitely still better than average. Also, you know, something like Twitch jungle is still terrible. You could make it work, but there's just so many other better options. I think I'm doing good with this video. I'm trying to keep it under 30 minutes this time. So yeah, mid lane, this is the introduction to the first broken champion, which is Ryze. Even after his nerf, just broken, disgusting. Someone else that almost got into the broken tier, by the way, surprisingly, is Ahri. That change they did to Ahri made her so much stronger for some reason. She just has crazy amounts of burst damage now that her second ability goes on the enemy faster. For some reason, that actually makes a big difference. I've played with and against Ahri's, and they were extremely powerful. Someone else that's extremely powerful too is Orianna. Orianna, guys. This champion, you can play her many ways. You can go Conqueror, long fights. You can go full burst with first strike. All of it works. All of it works. You know, build an Infinity Orb first, or just go Seraph's Embrace for the safety. All of it works. It's just disgusting how broken this champion is. And I would say she's quite easy to play as well. She's difficult to master, but she's easy to play to provide good enough value for her to just destroy an enemy. Kassadin, on the other hand, is completely different, but still very strong. The strongest assassin in the mid lane, and he can play lane safely due to his passive when he uses abilities. Every couple of seconds he's gonna get a magic shield. So this way you can trade with enemies, or you can just take minions and win. The only thing you gotta be careful of is you don't want to pick into Galio or like any other melee champion, or sorry, AD champion that can bully you. If you pick Kassadin in the mid against like any ADC or something, you're gonna get destroyed in lane. Vladimir mid lane, disgustingly strong. I hate how broken this champion is. Of course there are counters to it. You can just dive Vladimir and kill him and whatnot, but if he just wins lane and he's okay in his lane, like you just cannot do anything. And once you finally think you caught him, he's going to use his second ability and just be full HP with his empowered first ability again. We got the brothers next to each other, and I would say Yone is just a tad bit stronger. He just feels a bit better. His ultimate feels a bit stronger. Yasuo feels a bit more reliant on teammates to have a big knock-up. But the buffs to Yasuo definitely helped a lot, and he's quite a bit stronger. Next up is Syndra. Syndra has gone off the radar for a bit, but I can definitely still see her. She's still okay. She's of course not as broken as she used to be because she did get a couple of nerfs here and there, but she's still very much a powerful champion and a big threat in your average game. Next up is a champion that also not that many people look for, which is Veigar. This champion is one of my favorite mid laners. I love playing him. You just have to stack. I mean, I love stacking champions. That's just my playstyle. I love playing them. And then when he gets enough stacks, an adequate amount, you're gonna one-shot enemies. Not only with your ultimate, but also with your normal abilities. Next up, one of the more underrated champions as well, which is Galio. Some of you guys may have seen the YouTube short I uploaded on this YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't already, but I got like a quadra kill with a single Varus arrow, one-shotting 4 people basically, and all of that got set up by a Galio, taunting 4 people. Galio is just so underrated, and so many people forget him. I'm actually even afraid that I forgot him in the support tier list. Oh my god. I forgot him, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This champion is so underrated that people just forget him. I even forgot him in the tier list, right? Basically, if you want to figure out when to pick Galio, because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to pick him into mage assassins. Do you see Evelyn? Do you see Akali? Do you see Kazarin? Do you see Katarina? Diana? You know, those types of champions, pick Galio into them. They will not be able to do anything. Zed, very much a powerful champion too. Morgana mid, can play it safe and she's just gonna be fine. Twisted Fate, a bit underrated right now, has fallen off recently, but has come back up as well. For some reason, he's just okay. He's just okay. He doesn't get picked much, but whenever I play him, he seems to be okay. Lissandra, I gave Lissandra a try the other day because I kept saying Lissandra sucked until I actually properly gave her a try. She kinda sucks, but she's not that bad. She has good CC. Like her second ability plus ultimate combo is good CC. Talking about good CC, we have Vex. This is also one of the underrated champions. I love playing Vex. I don't see her being played enough, but she's very, very strong. The fearing ability, just the big amount of burst damage she has, and then the beautiful ultimate that allows her to engage all the way in the backline, just fear all enemies, is a disgusting ability. Next up is Aesol. Aesol has fallen from the S+ tier to the S tier. Reason being, I can tell you the exact reason. Tanks used to be giga broken. Now it's not quite as much of a tank meta anymore. We got Ares, you know, we got Orianas, we got assassins left and right. A lot of these types of champions have risen in the game, which of course makes Aurelion Sol a weaker champion. Aurelion Sol loves to play against tanks. He does percentage HP damage and he stacks on tanks like crazy, but of course against assassins or mobile enemies like Ahri, he will never be able to stack on them or anything, and he's just not going to be able to do good damage. Corki mid, okay. Diana mid after the buff, she's fine. Heimerdinger is okay. And all of these champions are okay. Akali, Brand, Victor. Annie is surprisingly strong, by the way. A lot of people tend to ignore Annie, and then it just results in you being able to get many free kills with her bear. And then, you know, we got AP Misfortune on the bottom 8 tier. I made a video on AP Misfortune. Highly suggest you guys check it out. It's one of the most fun videos you're ever gonna watch in Wild Rift. Just look up HellsDevil AP Misfortune, or check my channel. It's like in the recent 10 videos, you'll be able to see an AP Misfortune video. Okay, on to the Dragon Lane. Over here, Varus needs no introduction. Still in the broken tier. This champion, for some reason, still hasn't been nerfed. He has one of the highest ranges in the game, one of the highest damage against tanks, one of the strongest CC abilities, and a strong basic attack. I'm just not quite sure what else you want from a champion. Like, what else do you want? Normally, there's a lot of ADCs where like the enemy tank is gonna walk up to them and just tank them, right? He's gonna tank them and waste a lot of time. The exception would be Vayne, right? Vayne destroys tanks. However, Vayne gives up everything else to be able to destroy tanks. She gives up everything. She has low range. She sucks early game. There's a lot of stuff that she's just not good at to be able to kill tanks. Varus, on the other hand, will destroy a tank, will destroy a backline, will CC everyone, and has integrated anti-heal in his ability, has an integrated missing percentage HP that can do damage across the board on multiple people. What else do you need? What else do you need? They nerfed AP Varus, but you don't need to build AP. He already has enough scaling. You can only go Riftmaker, you're gonna be okay. Absolute disgusting. Next up is Ezreal. Takes a lot of skill to get your Ezreal on a level where you can get it, where you can be S+ tier. Oh, by the way, if you want to get coached by me in Wild Rift as well, reach out to me via Discord. There's a link in the description, or reach out to me via Instagram. Ask me about the Wild Rift coaching. I'll explain to you how it's going to go. Basically, we're going to hop in a call and I'll coach you. I'll get you better at the game. We're going to look at a gameplay from you and talk about what you need to improve on and whatnot. You know, I've done coaching and commentating in Wild Rift Worlds, like on the highest of the highest stages. Let's just say I know how to get people better at this game. I've also coached professional teams before. So yeah, if you want to get better at this game and hop in a call with me, just reach out to me and I'll explain to you how it's going to look like. Next up, we got Corki. Last time, I think I put Corki S tier, but he's a lot stronger than what I said before. And he even got nerfed, but he's still very strong. S+ tier easily. Next up is Miss Fortune. Since the rework, Miss Fortune has become a proper ADC. She's very, very powerful. Besides the strong ultimate, her third ability is disgusting as well. Even though it doesn't do much damage when you play AD Miss Fortune, just the slow that you get out of it is so good. And of course, you proc bone plating for free. But her first ability and basic attacks are just very powerful. And she's actually able to do a lot of damage in 1v1s as well. Sivir, one of the more underrated ADCs, does one of the highest amount of damage per second in the game in a team fight because her attacks bounce on enemies. She can take down whole enemy teams if the fight is good. So, and of course she has that spell shield, which is an extremely strong thing in Wild Rift. Very, very powerful. I honestly hate this introduction with the spell shields. Well, to be fair, it's not even bad because it allows more counterplay. I really shouldn't hate it. I should probably take it back because it's good. You can counterplay enemies with spell shields. Otherwise, you just have no counter to certain things, which used to be Wild Rift before. And that's why Malphite used to be broken, because there was no real proper counter to his ult. So I suppose spell shields are actually a good addition to the game. Kai'Sa, very strong, but nothing too special. She's just okay. She's fine. Senna, if you don't trust your ADC, you can just pick Senna and go for full damage basically. Or over here, the reason I put it in the ADC list, you can pick like a tank support and go Senna. It's fasting Senna, so you get the support item and you allow the tank to farm. Zeri is fine, but basically if you want to figure out how to pick Zeri and have a massive win rate, pick her against shielding champions. So if you see a Karma, pick Zeri. If you see a Set, pick Zeri. She's so broken into those types of champions. Really, really, really disgustingly strong against shielding champions. Or like a Rumble as well. Jinx. Funny thing, Jinx got nerfed recently. I would never pick Jinx without a Lulu. So Jinx with Lulu is like S+ tier. But Jinx by herself is A tier. Nothing better than that. Xayah is extremely powerful as well. Caitlyn is okay. Jhin is okay. Samira in solo queue, not recommended. In duo queue, would be around S+ tier. Vayne is fine. Just pick Varus rather than Vayne, right? Lucian. Draven, see, the thing about Draven is, in duo queue, I would rate him highly up in the S+ tier. He is actually giga strong. But in solo queue, of course, you're just coin flipping your support. Draven doesn't hold his own ground. He is heavily reliant on his support. Heavily. So I don't want to have a ADC that is heavily reliant on the support. Someone I forgot to put in is actually Twitch. If I can find Twitch, oh, here he is. I would rate Twitch somewhere around here. Twitch is actually, well, actually, no, he should be here because he's the same as Draven. He's not even that bad. In a duo queue, he would probably be somewhere here. No, actually, he would be here. But in solo queue, B tier, nothing special. Just too reliant on the support. An ADC you should never pick is Kalista. This is not even a champion. A big minion would beat her. Next up, we got the support tier list. I'm not even going to talk about the broken tier. We got Yuumi and Lulu for obvious reasons. They're banned every game. And if they're not banned, they make the difference. Obvious reasons. Again, these champions should be deleted. They're disgustingly broken. Just ban them every single game. Next up, we got the S+ tier. And here comes the first actual champion, which is Nautilus. And Nautilus is strong. He already was S+ tier. But for some reason, nearly all of his abilities got buffed. He's tankier and everything. So he's S plus tier now. He's just giga strong. He can steal enemy jungle at level 1 with his second ability. He can just tank everything, and he has one of the best CC abilities in the game. What else do you need from a support champion, right? Next up is the new champion Zilean. This champion is so good. Oh my god, he's beautiful. He's very difficult to play, like if to play properly. But once you've mastered him, mastered the third ability, mastered the timing of your abilities, and are able to stun people with your mind, the first ability, oh boy. The fact that he can just put a guardian angel on anyone is just so disgusting. Because imagine having a guardian angel and a Zilean on your team. The enemies are gonna have to kill you 3 times. 3 times? What kind of sorcery is that? Like imagine a super fed Vayne or something with a guardian angel and a Zilean. You finally kill her, it procs the guardian angel, and then you kill her again, but Zilean ulted her, so then you have to kill her again 3 times. Disgusting, just absolutely disgusting. And also him being able to slow projectiles, slow enemies in his third ability is going to allow your team to secure objectives more efficiently, is going to allow your team to counter engages more efficiently. It's just, it counters so much. All you have to, or all you need with Zilean is a good reaction time. You do need to have a good reaction time with this champion. He's not similar to Janna, Yuumi, Lulu, and all that other stuff. He actually requires proper skill. You have to have a really good reaction time to use that third ability the right way. Janna, talking about her, just so broken with the shield and everything like that. You go Redemption, Ardent Sensor, that little combination is gonna win you most games. Milio, similar to Yuumi and Lulu, but just weaker. Karma, very oppressive mage in lane, but also a good support. She has great shielding, but the best thing about her is the lane poking capabilities. Sona, insane shielding as well. However, you have to understand every game will have anti-shield right now, so it's not as valuable as before. Senna support, one of my favorite picks, actually currently my favorite pick. You can carry games in the support role. You can go tank Senna, you can go full damage Senna. Every game requires a different build, but it's very versatile to play Senna. You can play every game. Lux support, go full AP and just one-shot people. You can carry the game yourself. Seraphine support, even after the nerf, very powerful. Nami, you guys probably saw Keys' Nami video on my YouTube channel, and if you haven't already, check it out. He did like 70,000 damage on Nami in a single game. If you want to see how the hell he did that, just check out the recent video where Keys played Nami. You can see it on my channel as well. Soraka's okay. Galio is, of course, great. Let's pretend that I didn't forget Galio over here. Braum, I don't really like Braum much, but he can work with a Protector's Vow plus Redemption. He definitely can, especially with Ingenious Hunter. He would be very strong. Pyke, great if your team needs finishing off the enemy. If you have a lot of poking in your team with Varus, Ziggs, Orianna, all that kind of stuff, Morgana, pick a Pyke to finish them off. Don't pick Pyke with a Draven or like a Darius or something, because of course that's counterintuitive. Alistar is okay, is fine, is a good tank, but I feel like there's a lot of true damage in the game right now and a lot of CC that can stop Alistar. Morgana support, one of the hidden picks that is actually quite strong. Thresh has fallen off a bit. He's not S plus tier anymore, he's just a simple S tier champion. I think they even buffed him. I tried him, he's okay, nothing special. Blitzcrank is fine, Rakan is fine, Swain support average, Zyra support average, all of this is just average and fine. And yeah, that's gonna be it for the tier list. Again, reminder, check out the Player First Fitness program. You know, if you want to grow some biceps as well, if you want to get fit, and even if you look like this, there's hope for you, because as you can see, I did it. If I did it, you can do it too. And you know what the best thing for me personally was? My face changed. Look at how my face looked here. I look very tired, very deficient of like vitamins and whatnot. And we not only are going to transform your body with muscles, we're just going to make you more fit. Like my body literally has a different color here. You can tell I'm a lot healthier here because we tell you what vitamins to take and whatnot as well. Because as you can see, you know, I got these vitamin C, vitamin D, omega-3 fish oil, because we are also, well, not me, but Tarek is an expert on supplementing as well. So like we basically have the complete package to transform your life, get you healthier, get you back on track, and just transform your life for good. So check out the link in the description. That link is going to bring you to this form. Fill in the form with basic information, tell us your goal, and I will reach out to you and we'll plan a meeting. That's it. So thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.